Ah, the magic of the multi-screen setup. Game on one chat on the other, windows and stats and all that kind of stuff on the third one. Feels real good. What's going on, everybody? My name is the Black Link, wishing you all a very wonderful, very happy hump day. You're almost there. You're halfway through the week. Just keep pushing. That weekend is on its way. What's going on, everybody? Back once again to play a little bit of that Destiny 2 on PC. Had to do a little bit of a change of plans. Was actually going to be streaming some Outriders with the homie Blackvox. But, you know, because we had a big update go live in that game that basically bumped up the amount of loot that you were getting by a pretty fair amount. I think they like doubled the drop rates of most of the legendary loot, which is fantastic. It's exactly what that game needed. Unfortunately, people can fly giveth, and people can fly taketh away. Because while they got their loot situation all figured out, they completely scuffed their matchmaking, and Jonathan and I could not get into a lobby together. Like, the game just did not want us to play together. So we said, alright, he went off to go eat lunch, and I decided to hop on Destiny and start getting my weekly stuff done. That okay with y'all? Here's open. Hope you guys are doing well. Duke, good to see you, man. By the way, I'm first, Duke. I'm always first. White Direwolf, good to see you. Yo, ACH Plays, what's up, man? Hope you guys have had yourselves a pretty good week. I wish I could make Warmind cells with the stochastic variable. If I could change this to a void weapon, it'd be great. This would be a perfect void submachine gun. Got alloy mag. If I want to swap for some more range, I can run high cal, feeding frenzy, multi-kill clip. This is about as good a roll as you can get with the stochastic variable. Although maybe swap out something like maybe swap sub into there. Sub's pretty good. You know, the buff that he Subsistence got a while back has made it a top tier perk for any sort of rapid fire weapon. This nonsense out of here. But I hope you guys are doing well. Spring slab. What's the rule on that? Firmly planted, unrelenting. Firmly planted, unrelenting. Ew. How offensive. Yo, Big Squeak, what's up, brother? Hope you're doing well, man. Ready to get started on another week in Destiny. I feel that.
We know the name of the sickness in the heart of the network. Courier strangles the light. It does not bend it as we splicers do, but twists it, shatters it, and pushes the shards through the skin of reality.
Dang, that sounds painful.
It is forcing its terrors upon us. And if it succeeds, there will be nothing left. No splicer could stand before a being of such power. But then, you Guardians are like no splicers before you.
Oh, that's right. We're about to clap that thing.
Charge your gauntlet. Focus your mind. And walk further into the light than ever before.
Alright.
For us all. For everything.
Oh, is it time to clap Curia?
Please.
Is that what we're doing this week? Are we clapping Curia this week? Easy money. Ew, I gotta use a bow? Well, time to grab Trinity Ghoul. By the way, Cajun Bowser, the CFO of the Frosty Stream Team, this man hitting us up with a big sub. You have been subbed for 42 months. 42 months, man. That's how long you've been here. That's how long you've been showing support. And I could not be more thankful. I could not be more thankful, man. I'm gifting you the company. Yeah, how long that is? Let's see, 42 months. That's what? About three and a half years? You have been subbed for 3.5 years to us. And I cannot espouse enough how appreciative I am of that. Good to see you, buddy. Maybe we'll get some more time to game in the future. Yeah, let me turn off my performance overlay. There we go. Was doing some testing on the monitors a little earlier. Need to go get some more glimmer. I'm looking a little Poe. Whew. Only if you believe it to be Curia? Oh, well, I guess we're going to find out. I haven't played any Destiny this week, so we're going to be jumping into the story mission. I'm going to leave this right here just to mess with people. But first, we're going to make a little visit to the bank. Yo, Ryuga, good to see ya. Duke says, yeah, it's been a while, broski. Duke, we haven't played anything together in so long. I'm still basking in the victory of getting you into Final Fantasy XIV. But man, we need to sesh again. Maybe I should log into Final Fantasy XIV. I haven't been on that in a couple weeks. Woo! Woo! Bowser says, happy to be there, TBL. By the way, I got that new house. You got it? Yes! I would say let me see it, but that's an awful idea. Don't put pictures of your home on the internet. Oh my goodness. Look at this mess. You know, back in my day, people were kind enough to park their sparrows. But I gotta be the Jenny to come clean up people's sparrows. It's a thankless job. I really gotta hire somebody for this. They don't pay me enough for this. I'm that grumpy janitor you remember from high school. Yo, Sydney, what's up, dude? Good to see you, man. Good morning. Well, almost afternoon. Probably not going to be a very long live stream today. Got some stuff to do this afternoon, but
I think you'll find our friendship.
Like I said, after the Outriders disappointment, I had to improvise.
Glad your righteousness doesn't extend to commerce.
Are you ready for Endwalker, Duke? Oh, let's not be a hypocrite. Oh, I can't shoot it in here, but I can bring it back out. We're getting ever closer to Endwalker. It's almost time, baby. Oh, right, I gotta whip out a bow. And what other bow could there be besides Trinity Ghoul? I still believe it to be the best ad-clearing weapon in the game. I'm leveling every job before the expansion comes out. Good, then you're in a race with Jonathan, because he's basically doing the same thing. How many do you have left? And are you including crafting jobs in that, or just Disciple of War and Magic classes? That's good, though. That's good. This man is all about Final Fantasy XIV, and he should be. You should be. Le Monarch? You think Le Monarch is better than Trinity Ghoul? You know, Le Monarch is good. The poison cloud there is actually really potent, and I'm glad people are starting to kind of pay attention to it now. Technically only had 6 left for the battle jobs. Did you ever level Black Mage? I know Jonathan just finished with that.
Curia's presence in the network proves that Sabathun's plan is deeper than we imagined. Her endgame.
You do plan to do the crafters right on. Become an Omnicrafter. Join Jonathan and me in 100 Millionaire Land. Oh, excuse me, 100 Gillionaire Land. Oh, it's so good. This bow is just... Look at that. Entire waves get waxed by a single shot. Oh, gross. Ha, Wiener Shield denied. Okay. I forgot.
Destroy the Vex, yield the right source of data. Feed it into the terminal.
Excuse me, coming through. Here to question your homie on something. Oh, I forgot. I'm not using Deathbringer. Explode. Thought I was using Deathbringer. I tried to release the trigger to detonate that rocket. There we go. Do you use mouse and keyboard or controller? Depends on what I'm playing. For Destiny, definitely controller. For stuff like Battlefield, mouse and keyboard. So I was playing some COD yesterday. You guys would actually... I should have talked about this when I was with Jonathan. Dang. And now he's off eating munchies. But, I've actually been back on Cold War. Which is surprising, because I do not like Cold War. But they've got like a 24/7, what is it? Not shipment. 24/7 hijacked playlist up right now. Which is, you know, a good classic map from Battlefield, or not Battlefield, but Black Ops 2. And I've been enjoying it. And also, I hadn't played for so long that the algorithm kind of didn't know where to put me. So when I jumped in, I wasn't immediately ganked. by nothing but prestige masters. It was nice just going up against regular people. Oh, you're here! Jump in this chat, Jonathan. Get in here. I'll be in EOTW. I thought you were off and gone. Making a wood fire pizza or something.
How many games did it take you for the algorithm to say you?
What's it for the algorithm to look at me like Trevor in the 0 Hour mission? Like, you ain't supposed to be here. Clean him out. About 5.
About 5?
It took about 5 games before the game was like, oh, wait a second. You deserve slapping.
That's about par for the course.
Mm-hmm.
Definitely. So, did you enjoy your 5 matches?
I did. I actually did, and I kept playing even after those 5 matches, because even though I started going up against the Sweats, it's a good map, and I'm a fairly competent player at the very least. So it wasn't too bad. I'm actually probably going to jump on later today, maybe after work, and do some more.
Okay, cool.
But it's kind of sad. It's just like Modern Warfare. I enjoy the game, but only when Shoot the Ship is up. Only when the shipment playlist is up. Or the Shoot House playlist. I enjoy Cold War, but only when I can play Hijack 24/7.
Only when you can play old Black Ops 2 maps.
Only when I can play a good map.
Yeah.
So, yeah. Rather funny, though. But I've been in there leveling stuff up. Unlocked the PPSH. Digging it. I have no idea what the gun meta is in Cold War.
74U for subs and Craig 6 for ARs.
Okay. That explains why there were so many AK-74Us.
Yeah.
That's my favorite sub in there anyway, so that works.
The off meta is Milano for subs and either QBZ or the FAR for ARs. Kind of like a top up. The FAR's recoil is insanely hard to like control.
Okay.
But just stick to the Krig and the 74.
Yeah.
Hands down the best guns.
That's this AK-74U is basically what I was using.
Okay, well, you weren't too far off.
Man, what a shame. What a shame that game is so scuffed.
You can blame Warzone.
Dang, anything to blame in Infinity Ward.
Not really, because they had to allocate a lot of resources to
This is true.
to port the weapons from Cold War over to Warzone, which is their main moneymaker. So that left not a lot of hands on deck for stuff like league play and porting old maps and making sure that the content for the seasons was something that was rewarding and worth the time.
Right.
So
But you see, my problem with that is, why should we be relying on old maps? Why can't they make new good maps?
Because the people that made the good maps left.
Correct. So, I mean, I hold Treyarch very much responsible for the state of Cold War.
It's probably the worst Treyarch game that they've made. Ever.
I would say so. It's nowhere near Black Ops 1 and Black Ops 2. Nowhere near.
Even Black Ops 3 and Black Ops 4 too. Those.
Yeah.
The only thing wrong with Black Ops 4 was stim shot. Maps were great. Maps were really, really good at launch.
Right.
There were only a couple I had any kind of problems with, and those concerns kind of were lifted off as soon as I learned how to actually play them.
Yeah. As soon as you learn how to move around, understood the maps, understood the gameplay.
Yeah.
I like Black Ops 4. I mean,
Black
that's
Ops
why
4 is probably my favorite COD of the last five years, easily.
Yeah, maybe. Black Ops 4 isn't bad at all. Shoot, every now and again when we go back and play it, I enjoy it.
You know what game has actually turned itself around and has actually, like, surprised me in the past?
Destiny?
No. You reaching for that one. World War II.
Really? Oh, yeah, absolutely.
That game right now is in a state that I would consider to be reputable and honestly fun. I went back and played a couple months ago, and I was really surprised.
Best classic style COD out right now.
Easily, yeah.
Definitely better than Cold War. No doubt on that. Hey, Shiloh. Good morning to you, girl. I hope you're doing well. Like health-wise, I hope everything's going. I hope you're continuing to improve. Talk to me. How things been? Ryuga says, Xbox controller or PS4? I'm still on the ropes about getting a custom controller for Stadia and xCloud. I'm using a Razer Wolverine Ultimate. It's basically a Xbox 360, an Elite style controller. Definitely my second favorite controller of all time.
That thing is phenomenal.
Did you get one?
No, but I've seen a handful of reviews that tout it as probably the best controller since like the 360.
Oh, absolutely. It's basically an Elite controller, but without all the problems of the Elite controller. I haven't had to replace anything on this. Like I did within a year of using my Xbox Elites. I had two Xbox Elite controllers. Both of them broke in multiple ways. Super frustrating for such an expensive controller to just be so shoddily made. And the Razer Elite, or the Razer Wolverine Ultimate, is basically it's a good option for people who want the Elite controller but don't want to have to replace every part of it in a year. It's good stuff. I love it. Get him! There we go. Black Mage is at 80. That job is so fun, dude. It is. Unfortunately, you are just a stationary turret. Can't move. I am upset about that, Bungie. Would somebody like to explain what happened there? Would somebody like to explain why everybody else in my fire team was allowed to just move forward, but the game specifically held me in place and then moved me off the cliff? I'd like to make a complaint to the supervisor of the Guardian Complaint Department. Yeah, Duke, I love Black Mage. It is my class of choice now.
Did you explain to chat the issues you were having on Outriders?
I did. I explained the overall frustration of us trying to just link up and play a game.
Yeah.
Which is weird because we basically played through the entirety of Outriders together, and now all of a sudden we can't party up.
We had a little bit of hiccups here and there. Like, disconnecting from lobbies and such, but we always reconnected pretty quickly. We didn't have
Yeah.
problems of actually getting in a lobby or getting a session together. It was always, oh, I started up the expedition, like, and you guys
Right.
and we would just group back up in a couple seconds. But for some reason, PCF did not want us playing today.
Nah, today they were like, no. There will be no parties. We'll let you guys jump in solo. You can go and play your own in your own lobbies and all that kind of stuff. But that squatting up thing, nah, not today. Not today. I don't know why. It's super weird. It's not like, I don't know. There's no real explanation for it. Just maybe their servers are on the fritz today. Maybe today's an update day for them or a maintenance day or something. But
so sure.
yeah, there's no maintenance on those servers. But whatever. It's gonna stream some Outriders today, but not now. How much for the Razor? Oh, hold on, let me see.
The Ultimate, I think it was $150 on Amazon.
Yeah, when I bought it, it was around $150, and that was a year or two ago.
Yeah, I think they have the version 2 out now, actually.
Ooh, they are expensive. It is an expensive controller, but that's because it's basically an Xbox Elite.
Yeah.
But I dig it. Gave me all the benefits of an Elite controller, you know, with the modifiable paddles and all that kind of stuff. You can swap out the sticks for concave, convex sticks, all that good stuff. But without me having to there is no wear and tear on the control stick. I'm not dealing with any stick drift like I was months into getting my Xbox Elite controller. God, that was so frustrating.
Was it the first Elite or the second wave?
Both.
Was it?
Because I got two. Yeah,
Really?
and both. Both of them started getting stick drift a few months into gameplay. Both of them, the shoulder buttons, basically the spring on them wore out and broke, so you couldn't use the shoulder buttons reliably. You had to push it in and then physically pull it out. They were awful. Awful. I don't know if the Xbox Elite 2s have those same issues. Our buddy Nate got one. He's had a bunch of complaints about it, so I made the decision not to buy another Elite and just to go with the Razer, and I could not be happier.
Yeah, I'm trying to get a new controller because the DualShock that I'm using on PC, the X button is it is how you say mushed into the frame.
The final scuff.
It still pops out, but not nearly to the extent.
Yeah. Oh, and that's another thing that I love about this. It's got mechanical buttons like a mechanical keyboard, so you get a really nice, satisfying click. It's a great controller. It is a great controller.
And it's wired, right?
It's wired, so
Okay.
zero latency.
Yeah, I've had a really bad experience trying to hook up Bluetooth.
Mm-hmm.
It just does not do it, Chief.
Yeah, that was one of the things I thought I loved about my Elites is, you know, I could just wirelessly connect to my PC, but honestly, wired is better. It's just so much better. I don't have to deal with the constant disconnects and trying to figure out how to reconnect it and all that kind of stuff. Dang, I almost sound like I'm sponsored by Razer. I'm not, but I'd like to be. Oh right, I took off my auto rifle. Oh, this is going to be a problem. Never mind.
Only $150 was only this thing wasn't that expensive. That's
Right.
a lot to spend on.
And yeah, let me be frank, that is a ludicrously expensive controller. It is ludicrously expensive. But I would say I've got my value out of it. But it's definitely expensive. It's premium price tag for a controller.
You've been using that for about 8 to 9 months?
Over a year. It's been over a year. And it's just as responsive as the day that first got it. Nothing's broken on it yet. And I play a lot of games. And I play a lot of fairly intensive games. Like
My
I
problem
put
with that is I wouldn't be able to hook it up to like a PlayStation. I wouldn't be
yes, you can't. That is an issue because Razer doesn't. They don't have native support on PlayStation for whatever reason.
because I think it's licensed by Microsoft.
Correct.
So you would need a
One of those.
one of those things people use to cheat. Link.
Yeah. What are those
What do
things
you call
called?
The-
Cronus Max or whatever.
Yeah,
That's it. Yeah.
You
You
would,
would-
you would need one of those definitely.
You'd need one of those to hook it up to your PlayStation. I mean, do what you got to do. I don't like that you just let your shield absorb that. Weirdo. Whew. The explosion magic is great, though I can't move when I'm in the middle of my rotation. It feels powerful to get those spells off. Dude, when you get your opening rotation right, it is so satisfying to watch you shoot up the DPS board. It's just... Oh, 24k? Easy. Black Mage is really satisfying when you get that rotation going. You land those Thunder 4 procs. You get that Thunder Cloud. You finish up your Fire 4s. Pop off that perfectly timed Despair. And then decide you'd like another. Mana font yourself, hit another Fire 4 and Despair. It feels good. Yo, Nim, how you doing today, man? No work, just chilling? All right on, dude. Since I've had my Elite for 2 years, love it. I loved my Elite too, until it broke. But you got a Series 2? So is the Series 2 a bit more sturdy than the Series 1 was? Because the Series 1 had problems. Ooh, boy, did it have problems. I need to try Elite controllers. Yo, Darkness, what's up, brother? They're good. Like, and that's the thing that frustrates me, though. Elite controllers are great. They're customizable. The options on them are great. They're responsive. The Xbox Elite was my second favorite controller of all time. It was right behind the GameCube controller for me. My big problem with it was that it kept breaking. The two that I bought, because I bought one, the first one broke, so I got another one. And they both broke in the exact same way. Super frustrating.
Microsoft has an offer for the Wolverine Tournament edition for $80.
Oh, for the Wolverine Tournament Edition controller?
Mm-hmm. It's the step down from yours. It doesn't have the headset adapter or
Which
the,
I don't use.
Yeah.
Why
Or
would I
the,
use that?
I think it also does not have. Oh no, it has 2 paddles, but not 4.
Right, the 4 paddles on the back for shoulder and trigger.
Yeah. So you still get
That's
your
pretty good
paddles.
though. Yeah.
Yeah. It's through the Microsoft Store, so they have a deal going on for usually
$80.
Yeah, usually it's 120 and now it's 80. So.
Oh, it's a discount. That's still a lot for a controller, but it's only about $20 more than you spend for a normal Xbox controller or, the overpriced PlayStation garbage.
And you just connect it and let the driver set up via
Yep.
Windows. Okay, so you don't need to have Synapse.
You don't need to. If you use Synapse to basically to manually set up what you want your back paddle buttons to be attuned to, because you can choose what buttons you want on there. If you want it to be your triggers, if you want it to be A or B or anything like that.
All right, cool.
That's what Synapse is for.
Yoink.
There you go. Windows Store. You're a mod. Do you mind posting a link to that?
Sure.
Anybody out there who's looking for a decent controller? I can vouch for the Razers.
You want me? Oh, the URL goes beyond the.
Oh, F. Oh well. Dang, somebody go contact Razer. Tell them I'm doing enough shilling for them. Slide your boy a contract. But yeah, $80. That's not too bad for this thing. Never owned the first one, unfortunately. No, Nim. That's not unfortunately. You're fortunate to not have owned the first variant of Elite controllers. Because they wore down really quickly. Thank you, platform. I'm good, Darkness. I'm good. Just here on Hump Day. Had a little bit of free time. Getting some weekly stuff done on Destiny. Like I said earlier in the stream, we were supposed to be playing Outriders. We were supposed to be doing an Outriders stream. But it decided to not want to let Jonathan and I party up. And we weren't about to sit there for an hour to figure out why.
It is what it is.
It's what it is. That man went to go munch. I decided, well, why not Destiny? Haven't played this all week.
I actually didn't go munch, by the way.
Dang.
I got caught up doing stuff like, oh, Sean's actually streaming. I got to make the most.
Well, good to have you here.
Yeah.
Whoa. So, when are you going to buy Black Ops on PC?
I mean, I don't know. I'm already spending $80 on this
Dang.
controller.
That's true. That's true. Never mind. Although I think they are on sale right now. I know Activision's having some kind of sale.
You mean like $5 off?
Yeah, their usual.
Yeah.
I don't remember. I gotta go look.
Wouldn't matter anyway, because I would have to re-download Blizzard app.
Ew.
Yeah.
I know they were trying to shill me the Overwatch Legendary Edition.
Right.
That's on sale for $5 right now, and it's like, no. Haven't played Overwatch in forever.
Well,
I hope you enjoy your purchase, Jonathan. I think it's a worthwhile controller.
yeah.
How much would it take for you, or so you can sort my Vault for God rolls? $50. Depends on the size of your vault.
Okay. That'll be here probably by Saturday or Monday. Okay, cool.
It's not bad.
It says 2 to 3 business days, free shipping, expedited free as well.
Dang.
Yeah.
Microsoft trying to make moves.
I know. Thank you, Phil Spencer.
I mean, Microsoft has been the homie for quite a while.
Only thing I had to pay extra was the sales tax.
Was the what? The what?
Sales tax.
Oh, dang.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're right.
It was like $5.60, so it came out to $85.59.
That's not bad.
That's like you said, it's $20 extra for if I went down to the Best Buy and got a DualShock.
Yeah, that you know is gonna break. Soon.
Yeah, yeah. Although I do look out for when Amazon has them for $40.
Right. Yeah.
Because they do that fairly often. But if I'm gonna get something that lasts a lot longer and has paddles.
And that's the thing. It comes with all the bells and whistles that I loved of the Elite controller, but without the ticking time bomb.
Right.
Let's see. We need weapon
would
kills, solar weapon kills. We have a solar LMG.
Ironically enough, the triggers didn't break on this one. Neither did the stick.
Really? The triggers didn't break on your DualShock?
Triggers were fine. The sticks, for once, I have not had a problem with the sticks. I've had a scuff. I've had regular DualShocks, and every single time I use them for more than like 6 to 8 months, it's always the damn thumbsticks.
Yep.
I either get drift.
They get torn up. They start to drift.
They warp. Yeah.
Yep.
I remember buying thumbstick replacements for my stuff, and it was $15 for 2 sets.
Yeah, it's a ton of money to keep replacing those
I
things.
know. I'm sitting there just like, why should I bother?
500 slots, so many chroma rushes. Okay, for you, you get a discount of $25. But for chroma rush, basically you're looking for damage dealing perks, so something like kill clip, multi-kill clip, frenzy, rampage. And then there's a bunch of different things. I think feeding frenzy can roll on it. Subsistence is a really good perk on chroma rush for small level ad clear.
Tell me, Sean.
Oh no. He wants me, boys! Serpentine, serpentine!
What is a chroma rush, Sean? Tell me.
It's an auto rifle.
Okay.
It's the new seasonal auto rifle. Actually, really, really good.
Okay.
Bullet hose, but with 0 recoil. And a suspiciously high range stat.
So what was that thing called in D1?
Doctrine?
Either Doctrine or Soul Stealer's Claw.
Both of those.
Both of them. Okay.
Though Doctrine had way better base stability than Soul Stealers. This would be like if you had a Doctrine or a Soul Stealers, but with just 100% stability. Like, this thing doesn't kick at all.
Wow.
It's super good.
Really exciting gun.
Yeah. Really exciting guns. Is this a Bungie game?
Bloom. Speaking
You
of
know?
Halo.
Yeah. Are you going to be picking up Infinite?
Can I play it on PC?
Yeah, I think so. I think it's dropping on PC.
Absolutely.
Yeah, I think I'm going to grab it too.
Yeah. Although you would have to go through the Microsoft if you want.
Yeah, Weenor store. Yo, Rez, what's up, brother? Weakest, what's up, man? Hit us up with that knock knock. Do it, get Black Ops. I mean, that's up to him. If it goes on extreme sale, he might.
Maybe. If it goes for 20 bucks off, but that's never gonna happen.
I don't remember what it's on sale for right now.
Let's take a look.
You'd have to open up Blizzard. I was looking at their sale yesterday. So they got a bunch of things. You could buy Modern Warfare. I'll play that with you.
You got jokes.
Oh, come on, Jonathan. You know you want to play some Warzone with your boy.
Yeah, totally. Yeah, that's great. I'd have to re-download Blizzard app. Alright, where's my damn Blizzard? Where's my...
You.
I mean, you opened it the other day to play Cold War.
I did.
No.
I opened it last night to play Cold War. I was dunking on people. It was great.
Pretty sure my BattleNet's still on my hard drive. Where?
Oh yeah, if you never deleted it.
Yeah, still there. My BattleNet launcher.
Clapped. Xenophage. The ultimate cheese.
Oh yeah, there it is. I still have it. Cool.
The Vex disconnect the terminal, but they must retake it to end the incursion. Do not
Shortcut.
allow it.
Get it on 3 down. I don't remember anything.
I don't remember my name.
Did I link it with my Google account?
Probably.
I did.
Infinite will luckily be free to play. Oh, I forgot about that. Because they're doing the whole seasonal model thing, right?
I still have my Battle.net authenticator on my phone. I don't remember.
The vortex
No,
resists manifestation. A final surge of data will force it into being.
It was a cheesy way to get super kills. Powerful Hive. Easy money. Oh, you know what? I should have put on Phoenix Protocol. Get that infinite super. Yo, Sly, what's up, dude? Love the tendencies, or love the content. Love the tendencies. I was reading your name. I listened to the stream at work. I heard if you flawless a Curia mission, you get a ghost. Is this true? I haven't done it yet. We'll see if we find out. We'll see if we can get that done. Don't worry, good sir. I've got you. Whew. Dang, so add Razor to the list of prospective sponsors for TBL, alongside Sparkling Ice. Yeah, alongside Sparkling Ice and the king of the pizzas. Give me a Red Baron sponsorship. Give me a Tombstone sponsorship.
That's right.
Hey, knock knock. I just need one of you. Thank you. Yeah, Warzone, I need a team. Maybe Darkness. Maybe. I'm putting together a team. Ha. I'm in a super. You can't do nothing to me.
I would say that.
I would say that.
Alright, I'm in my Blizzard.
Right on. Let's see if they got any sales worth digging into.
I'm gonna start playing WoW again.
Oh boy. Let me jump to a worse MMO. Don't forget M&Ms. I do love M&Ms, but I think a Starburst Jelly Bean sponsorship would be more appropriate for me. Oh, definitely a Wendy sponsorship. Go hit your girl up on Twitter. I hear she likes black meat anyway.
So I have the Blizzard launcher from 2019. It doesn't even have Cold War on it.
It's like, Cold War. What?
What are those? What are those?
What?
I gotta wait for it to open.
Woo. Run!
I wonder if Warzone supports Reshade.
Reshade?
Yeah, or
I've
whatever
never
kind of
tried.
shading program, because that game looks gray as hell to me.
I mean, it is Call of Duty.
I don't know. Black Ops 4 was pretty colorful.
No, not like this.
Not like
Ha!
this.
I made it. And they didn't. Oh no, oh no, 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 no. Whew. Whew. We made it.
Yes.
I am a champion. I'm a warrior.
A genius.
I'm a genius. Hey, Ryder.
Oh. I'm getting patch notes about WoW. This is great.
This is just what you wanted.
Welcome to BattleNet. How tough are you?
I play Warzone. Yeah? Without any homies.
Right this way.
Right this way, sir.
Let's see. Summer sale up to 67% off.
Oh boy.
Let's see. How much is Snore Zone?
Snore Zone.
You don't even tell me the price.
Dang.
Come on now, look at me now. Oh, so it's 36 bucks.
What?
Cold War.
I guess that's an alright discount. It should be less.
Well, the thing is, is once it gets past the cycle of like 1 year, it'll go on sale maybe a handful of times, $10 off. If you get it like during the current year for like 36 or 40, that's probably the lowest it's ever gonna be.
Yeah, Activision does not give discounts on Call of Duty. No real major discounts.
Buy Cold War.
Get him! Get him! Nicely done.
Enjoy your victory, but remain vigilant.
Man, Black Ops 4 is 20. I should buy that on PC instead.
Dang. I might buy that on PC. Play it again.
Road to Prestige Master number 2.
Begins now.
Dude, I would farm. Although I wouldn't have my SWATs.
Oh yeah, we wouldn't have any of the DLC stuff. Ooh.
Well, technically, no. Technically, if they're having their I think you get a contract now. You get 1 DLC weapon per season or something along those lines.
Okay.
So you can purchase any of the DLC weapons that you don't currently. On PS4, I've got them all except for like the
Right. You farmed out those bounties forever on PS4.
Dude, Black Ops 4 is probably my best performing COD. I played that game so much.
You did. You put in some serious time.
I think I ended with like a 2.7.
I respect it.
I was flexed. When I was playing Ruin, everybody else was playing Profit and Battery and Crash.
This man was like,
Romance classes.
I'm going in.
I'm Spider-Man. I'm swinging
You
the
just
trees.
you were the tree meister, king of the trees.
That class had a lot of skill ceiling in a game with a boots game with no jetpacks. Ruin was insanely fun just to like take routes no one else could actually take.
Mm-hmm.
It's like, surprise, I'm here.
Hannibal busting through.
Looking at Pride Rock on a jungle like,
Oh
I'm
yeah.
gonna get up there. I'm gonna slingshot up there.
Oh.
Snipers get blindsided.
Oh, I'm looking up there like, now see, sniper, I likes you, and I want you.
That's right.
We can do this the easy way or the hard way.
Choice is yours.
Choice is yours.
I ain't gonna lie to you. Black Ops 4 on PC is actually tantalizing.
Do you think it's worth $20?
Yeah.
Hmm.
Yeah. $20 for, I mean, game has really good base maps.
It does.
Really good guns. The only thing that's broken is like DLC guns and
They are busted.
the maps are great, so.
Yeah. Shin says ATBL gonna wait on Halo Infinite. Changing directors mid-development is a big red flag for me. There's been a plenty of red flags for Halo Infinite for Halo Infinite. For Halo Infinite, there's changing directors. They've postponed the game like twice now. Introduced a season model. It's free to play. those are all red flags. But, you know, it's free to play, so I'll dive into it and give it a shot.
Can't really argue with free to play.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I'm not going to argue with free to play. You can throw as many red flags as you want if it's free to play.
Right. If it's not going to cost you a dime to play.
Yep. You know what? I would have given Anthem a 7 out of 10 if it was free to play. Only reason it gets a 3 out of 10 is because I paid for it.
You spent $60 on that game.
I did. Wait, no, I didn't.
Oh
So
no, you got the EA pass. That's right.
I got the EA pass at first, and then bought the game like almost a year later. Yeah, because I got to thank Nim for that. I followed Nim. Oh dang, my bad, Weakness. I didn't know you wanted to join. Let me abandon these guys just for you. I'm gonna abandon this whole squad. Look at them. Look into their eyes as you hear Sarah McLachlan playing in the background. You stole a teammate from them. Mr. Undefeated. You're not even online. Why did I leave for you? Rude! Rude! He squeaks on, though. Worth it.
Oh, not even. Okay, so I'm scrolling through Blizzard's summer sales. A character boost in WoW is $60.
Oh, never mind. You changed your name. I didn't know you changed your name to Black Air Force Energy.
Now that's powerful.
Now that's playing with power. Black Air Force Energy. That is amazing. I love the look, by the way, too. Good use of the Solstice gear, or the Solstice helmet. Good stuff. Look at this man. Look at the Black Air Force Energy. Unbelievably powerful. Excellent name. I agree with Nim. Excellent name. I refuse to pay for a COD game at full price. I agree.
Yeah.
After buying Cold War last year, and like immediately within the week, just sitting back with my little brother Jay and being like,
This ain't it.
we wasted money. That was the conversation, because Jordan bought it and I bought it a couple weeks later, and like we just sat down one weekend, got on comms, and we're playing, and it was like 3 hours of torture. 3 hours of just complete torture. Like, we could tell immediately upon jumping in that we were just being thrown into the worst of the matchmaking. It was awful. I just had to sit back and say, man, this was a mistake. So yeah, this year I'm absolutely not buying COD on release. The only way I'd buy a COD on release now is if Activision panics, like they might do, and they release the Modern Warfare 2 remastered multiplayer. I'll buy that. I already own Modern Warfare 2 remastered on PC, but it's just the campaign right now. If they release multiplayer for that and charge me $15 or $20 for it, I'll pay it. Absolutely. Come on, get the Nintendo Worlds going. Wait. Are you a refugee? Green Dragon, are you a refugee from the old Nintendo Worlds forum? Or is that just a reference to the Nintendo World theme park? It has to be the latter. There are so few of us left.
There are so few of us left.
There are so few. There are so few of the old Nintendo Worlds forums refugees left.
Funnily enough, we have 5 in this chat.
Do we?
Yeah, you, me, Andrew, Nate, and Dan.
Oh,
no,
okay,
yeah.
yeah.
Six. Jordan, too. Jordan.
Yeah. I thought you meant like the actual chat on the video.
Oh, no.
Let's say, who else? Who else was there?
There's only 2 of us here.
Yeah. 10 years ago. 10 long years.
10 years ago, Sean bailed me out of jail. Twice.
Oh, constantly. Listen, you were mostly imprisoned by butthurt. That wasn't a legitimate ban.
I'm sitting there with my cup, banging it against the bars. Please get me out, man.
Please, man, please. Darkness says, I like Cold War. I just use mouse and keyboard. I mean, I want to like it. I like the systems of it. I like the weapons. I like, they copied a lot of things from Modern Warfare, and I think that's a good thing. But, like, the matchmaking and the awful maps just really drain the experience for me. It's like they copied the worst of Modern Warfare as well, with awful matchmaking and awful map. And just made it worse.
So, Sean, I'm looking at these player count numbers for Black Ops 4 on PC.
Oh boy.
It's not it, Chief.
What is it? 5?
On PlayStation, it's a lot better. On PC, it's pretty dead.
That doesn't surprise me.
Yeah. So,
they, Black Ops 4 was one generation before they introduced crossplay.
Yeah. Black
That's
Ops 4
unfortunate.
had crossplay. That's
Oh, that would be the clincher for me. If it had crossplay, I would buy it today. I'd buy it on PC today.
easily.
It's almost kind of weird to me that they don't retroactively go back and add that. I guess it's just not worth it for them.
It's going to become a trend now where
Mhm.
COD on PC is going to be the standard because pros play on
Absolutely.
PC now.
Yep.
It's no longer a PlayStation partner title, so you're going to see a lot more kids that are going to jump to PC for COD if they haven't already jumped to PC for Warzone and Fortnite and all these other esports titles over the past couple of years that have just blown up. So.
And good. It's the premier experience, man. I'm glad we're finally moving on to that. COD on PC has like suffered by the wayside for far too long. Oh my god, I love Warmind Cell so much. This build is so busted.
Only I can transfer my Black Ops 4 save file on PS4 to PC.
Wouldn't that be nice?
Dude, let me. Man.
Let's hope Battlefield lights a fire under Activision's ass to force them to step up their game. I hope so. I definitely think they're probably a little bit rattled by Battlefield. Because Battlefield is normally a popular franchise, but it was never Call of Duty popular. It was never quite as popular as COD is. I think this year they have a real opportunity. The disillusionment with COD is at an all-time high. And it's leaving a lot of money on the table. You saw the reactions to the Battlefield 2042 trailer. It's just the devs embracing the game that they have, embracing what they know their audience likes, and that's just the craziness of Battlefield. You might remember the old Battlefield advertisements where it was like, only in Battlefield. They're embracing that again, rather than the kind of weird nonsense that COD is doing.
Not to mention, they take more than 3 to 4 years to develop their titles. Not to say that Battlefields have always been polished at launch, but
No, they've been buggy.
but the core systems of the game are mostly intact.
And I can't wait. And, you know, and it's not to say that like there's going to be a perfect one-to-one translation between COD players and Battlefield players. There isn't. If you're somebody who's a big COD fan, you're an arcade shooting fan, and you're thinking you're going to be able to jump to Battlefield and have the exact same experience as COD, you're not. You're going to have a bad time. You are going to have a real bad time if you think you can just jump into Battlefield and play it like COD, unless they make some serious changes with 2042 to specifically cater to the COD audience. Because they're different games. They're different games. I think you'll be able to enjoy it if you approach it as a different game, but it's not the same type of little arcade shooter that COD is. I was watching a channel that I love, Mr. Murder Show here on YouTube. He's a black dude who just plays COD. He does COD live streams. It's his thing. The dude is fantastic. He's hilarious. And he has been jumping on Battlefield over the last couple of weeks because COD has just really been grinding on his nerves. And just watching him play Battlefield is just the funniest thing in the world because he's a COD player and he's trying to play Battlefield like COD. They're two different games. But I do believe Battlefield has an option. They have an opportunity here to make some real headway into taking over the premier FPS market. They got an opportunity here. I hope they stick the landing.
The thing about Battlefield that's also going to be like a huge disconnect is going to be managing
what?
recoil.
Yep.
Guns, and even the meta guns in Battlefield
Yep.
have a high variety of skills. Unless you're playing on like mouse and keyboard, in which case you should be able to control stuff fairly consistently. But when it comes to controller, your gun's gonna bounce a lot.
There is a lot of recoil in Battlefield. Sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off.
Oh no, you're fine. And accuracy means a lot more. If you can just land 1 to 2 headshots, you're gonna win that gunfight 90% of the time.
Yep, headshots matter in COD or in Battlefield.
I mean, they matter in both games, but to a more degree in Battlefield, because the amount of shots it takes to kill someone in Battlefield is a lot more than it is in COD.
Yep.
And landing those 1 to 2 headies is probably going to set you apart in that gunfight.
Yep. Yeah, they're structurally different games, and that is a shock to people's system when they go and they play Battlefield for the first time. Like, man, why are all my guns kicking like crazy, man? This sucks. Why do I have to deal with recoil?
And if it's not that, it's a Jeep rolling down the road, and you just get road killed. Like,
you get flapjacked by a madman in a Jeep.
like,
Oh, I'm like, dang. But that's the other thing I love about Battlefield. If you're not good at the gunplay options there, you can be somebody who just jumps in a car and drives from place to place, and be completely beneficial to your team. Some of the most worthwhile beneficial players are just the guys who hop in tanks and stay in the tank the entire game.
or you could be like me, load up an ATV with C4.
With C4,
drive it into the flag base.
just destroy. Yeah.
Boom.
Like me, I'm the guy who jumps into a jet and just clears the skies all game long. And that's the beauty of it. If you're not good at the one-to-one gunplay, there's plenty of other ways to be beneficial to your team in Battlefield. It's great. There's options there. It's just such a fun series. I'm glad we've got a new one coming soon. Yo, Sydney, that's my dude. Welcome to the murder show. The man who has more mods in his chat than people who aren't correct. Correct. One and only Merciless Badass. Welcome to the murder show. Dude, it's hilarious. TBL, you gonna run Nightfalls? I guess we can if you want to join up. But yeah, Battlefield, it's a different experience. And of course, they do have the normal PvP game modes like TDM and Capture the Flag and Control. I think they call it Conquest and that. They do have the normal stuff for the smaller maps and, you know, the smaller team game modes that COD fans are going to be more used to. But you're still going to have to deal. You're still going to have to deal with like the recoil and the changes on, like, if you're a sniper, that's probably where the biggest difference is. Sniping in COD is an entirely different beast to sniping in Battlefield. There's a lot of people who think they're great snipers who play COD and then jump to Battlefield and are like, oh, I suck. There's no chest shot one-shot kills or like arm or leg one-shot kills in Battlefield. You want a one-shot kill with a sniper? Gotta aim for the head. You gotta deal with wind. You gotta deal with bullet drop-off. It's interesting. It's a very interesting system. Yo, Chef G, what's up, dude? First time catching you live. Good show. Glad to have you here, man. Glad to have you here. Just jamming out on a little bit of Destiny 2. Getting some stuff done. Sound like a radio personality? Well, I have worked in radio. Once upon a time, in a galaxy far, far away. Yo, Aries, good to see you, brother. How you doing, man? His holy holly modness. I think we've got a high stat roll version of this. Yeah, we'll just shove it in there. Shove it. But yeah, I am super psyched for 2042. I can't wait to get it. Me and Jay are gonna be are definitely gonna be on that, running some of our old squad stuff. I used to play Battlefield to the point where we made light content for it. We used to do Battlefield live streams and whatnot. I've got 1 or 2 videos here on the channel, I think, with some Battlefield stuff. What was that, Jonathan?
I said I remember we used to do Battlefield.
Like Battlefield 4 and Battlefield 3 stuff. It was good. Ooh, the number. Let's see what the old auto rifle's got on it.
Purchase Cold War or not? That
Threat
is
detector, sympathetic arsenal. Look, if you purchase it, I'll definitely play it with you. I'm not gonna lie to you, it is a frustrating experience when you're outside of like the good maps. But when you're on them, they're enjoyable enough. Let's see, 316, 317. Are these the exact same role? That one's handling...
My thinking is, how much am I actually going to play it?
Correct.
It's like, I mean, I solo queue pretty much every single COD I've ever played, so I'm not too worried about that. My question is, how bad's the hacking?
I haven't run into any.
I guess they're all in League play.
Yeah, or like on Modern Warfare or on Warzone or something.
Or just, I mean, the S&D seems dead, so I don't think they would be hitting that up. I mean, the S&D scene is dead because of hackers.
Because of hacking.
Yeah. So they're probably just all in League play, and there's not too many in pubs. Huh.
Yeah, it's also probably because it's still a fairly new COD.
Yeah.
But I haven't run into any hacking whatsoever.
Question: are the Black Ops 2 maps, are they DLC that I have to pay for, or are they included?
No. They don't do that anymore. They don't do the whole buying DLC for maps anymore. Now that they've moved to the whole seasonal content thing, they make way more money off of people buying the season pass and nonsense like that, so they just give you the maps now. All right, gentlemen.
All right.
You getting it?
Yeah.
All right. Let me know when it's finished downloading. I'll sesh with you.
Tomorrow.
Yeah. Let's see. Expunge Tartarus corrupted. Okay. Requires quest progress on what? Path the Splicer 6? Question mark? I'm on Path the Splicer 8. Oh, must be somebody in the fire team. Oh well, we can do that later. No worries. We're just gonna run the Nightfall. What's the Nightfall strike this week? Oh, Kargan. Ew. We need Barrier, Unstoppable. Easy money.
I just want the multiplayer. Don't want zombies, don't want dead ups.
Don't need none of that nonsense.
High resolution assets? What are those?
Basically a HD textures.
Like
there's an HD texture pack.
Oh, it's just for people who play on 4K.
Yeah.
Or play on Ultra. I don't need those.
Ain't nobody need that.
So.
No, because you'll need to leave. We can just do Nightfalls.
Alright, well. Running into skill base now.
Oh, dude, you know, with your Activision history.
I don't have my Activision account linked with my Blizzard.
Wait, what? How?
I'm pretty sure I don't.
How is that even possible?
Big meat? I don't know.
That is, if so, that is incredibly big meat. I don't even know. I don't even know if that's possible to not have your Activision account linked with your Blizzard.
Let me check.
Because Blizzard is Activision now.
Let me check. Well, the thing is that my Blizzard account, I'm pretty sure, is not linked because all of the activity that I've had on my Activision account has been on PlayStation.
Yeah.
Whereas my Blizzard account I've just made for Destiny 2. It could have been linked through Bungie. They could have gotten the link through that. But
Yo, Haji hitting us up with a Prime sub. You just became a Prime double-decker. Says just dropping by to give the Prime. It's 2:45 a.m. here. Oh, go to sleep, man. Get some rest, brother. But thanks for stopping by. Great to have you here. Stasis Warlock with the turret comes handy in the boss room here. You know what? I have been meaning to play more Stasis. Try it out. Frost Pulse, Ice Flare Bolts. Hey Nim, are you still in the chat? What's your build? let me copy you. let me see your homework.
okay, so it is. Yeah, it is.
It is linked?
Well, you better get ready to sweat, Chief.
Are you kidding me? My Activision stats aren't that much different than yours.
I don't know.
You spent a hell of a lot of time on Black Ops 4. I spent a hell of a lot of time stomping lobbies on Modern Warfare.
Black Ops 3, Black Ops 2.
I played those.
Okay. Did you have above it? I mean, I had above a 2 in both of those.
Let's see. I had above a 2 in Black Ops 2. I don't know if I had above 2 in Black Ops 3. I didn't play too much Black Ops 3.
Then again, I did play on PS3.
Yeah,
maybe
I definitely did in Black Ops 2. Don't know about Black Ops 3. Don't know about Black Ops 4. Definitely did in Modern Warfare.
Modern Warfare.
Clap. Verity's Brow, Salvager's Salvo, plus Grenade, Scav, Drop Mods, Turrets for Days. Thank you, good sir. Let's see, Whisper Fissures increases damage and signs of burst. Okay. Damaging targets with stasis melee, reload stowed weapons. Ew. Stability. Increases damage and size of burst. We already got that. Defeating slowed or frozen targets grant you class ability energy. I like that. Slow lasts longer. That might be worthwhile.
Wait a minute. It's there's an option here under connections for a Nintendo account.
Oh no, Jonathan. Oh.
No, not from me. There's like but there's an option here.
Uh-huh.
Oh, is that for Diablo?
It's gotta be.
Yeah, it's gotta be.
Or Overwatch. Yeah.
Oh, that too. I forgot that game was on Switch.
Yeah, it's gotta be Overwatch.
Yeah, that's gotta be it.
Yeah, it's because I was about to say, if you're just gonna link a Nintendo account that has no Activision history, could you imagine if you could do that? Ooh, easy lobbies.
Oh, I'm 1% done, Sean. So I'll get back to
it. No worries, man. I'll be around.
Yeah, I know.
Whisper of Hedrons no longer gives you the damage bonus, so smell.
I might wait until I get my new controller, though.
Oh, yeah, because that's coming in a few days, right?
Yeah. Yep.
Alright, so we got Verity's Brow. Got Salvager's Salvo. That means I can take Deathbringer for optimal DPS. Wrath of Rasputin, Rage of the Warmind, Fireteam Medic. Warmind's Decree. That's all the Warmind mods we need. Swap this to Rocket Finder, Grenade Finder. Grenade Scav, That's fine. Let's see. Detonations from Warmind cells. Yeah, hammer. Stun some nonsense. Alright, I think I'm good to go. I'm assuming you gentlemen are good to go? Black Air Force energy. That's so good. I love that name. Wait, do I have... Yeah, I got Breach and Clear on. Big! Alright, let's do a Nightfall. I guess we can do a 13. 13-10 version. Match game, equipment lock, champion's barrier, unstoppable, and pestilence. When defeated, Scions spawn void grenades at their feet. Ew. But why do they do that? 17 through 15 through 14. Alright, so I'm going to get slightly delted. Very slightly delted. Okay. Whisper of Torment is really good. More nades. Did I take that off? Because I'm about to get my equipment locked. Which one is that? Oh, right. Gaining grenade energy every time you take damage. That would have been... that would have been beneficial. Oops. I have another world helps grenades. It does too. I know Nim goes Verity's Brow for the 4th magic boost. Since you get that bonus damage to grenades and grenade energy. And then when you got something like Demolitionist, you're going to be getting constant grenade energy back. Well, I'm not the Winter Wraith, but I am copying off of his homework.
We received limited intel regarding a Vex information depot. I want you to get in there and figure out what they know.
Greetings, Captain. Commander Zavala has requested...
Battlefield has recoil COD player error 404 operator not found.
Oh, hello, failsafe.
Also, Purdue sponsorships. We need a supply of quality breasts for sandwiches. Yes, sandwiches. Absolutely. We are in deadly need of breasts. Hand them over.
Run into much resistance.
My supply is getting low. I need them.
I wouldn't count on that.
Positive as ever, I see.
Hold this. Bloop. Ah, match game. The stinkiest modifier in the room. And there we go. Grenade's already back. Easy first room. By the way, did you ever get plug 1? Nope. Still, last week did not get one. I ran a couple more Nightfalls off stream. Didn't get a single one. So I stopped playing and went to go play more Elder Scrolls Online.
Oh yeah, I saw you on that the other day.
Yeah, I have been spending a lot of time on that over the last month. I dig it.
Get like the did you get the DLC for half off or something? Like what?
They're running a deal right now where they give you ESO Plus for like a week or so, and having ESO Plus gives you access to all the DLCs. So I jumped in, ran a bunch of DLC quests and whatnot. But I mean, there's so much base story to go through. I was still finishing up some of the Alliance quests and whatnot, got all those done, and Now it's time for me to jump into full DLC stories.
Guardian, I'm making the elimination of Kargan your priority.
That's right, say my name. You are the Winter Wraith, and I am copying off of your homework.
Mostly
Thanks,
Kargan
homie.
Vex installations. However, removing him can only strengthen our position.
We had a good little riff about that on the podcast. I don't know if you heard it.
Oh my god.
The Winter Wraith doesn't do his own work. He makes
know how
others
we're-
work for him.
You know, you're not gonna believe this.
Let me see it.
So you know how we were talking about Black Ops 4?
Yes, sir.
It's the PS Plus game this month.
Oh, no.
I have good
Of course
Oh,
it
man.
is. Well, go download it, people. Black
Hey.
Ops 4.
Give us the good
Yeah,
news.
there it is.
Good game.
news is
That
you can
and
expect
Plague
only
Tale
a
if you're looking
few
for a
last
single player
Oh.
game.
to the terminus.
That's not bad.
Nah, that's actually one of the better PS Plus lineups we've had in a while.
Yeah, I heard that. I heard good things about that. Oh, I didn't know we had a barrier Colossus here.
It's also free on PS5 too. So
Oh, nice.
So you can play on higher resolutions and frame rate.
No worries, Nim. Essentially, the Winter Wraith is Batman. You're like Batman.
There's got to be a way to get through here. Failsafe, any ideas?
I believe Centurion
Waiting for. There we go.
needs to remove the Vex block
Get him, little buddy.
progress.
Ah, Deathbringer. Why are you the best?
Oh, so this is next month. Yeah. Okay, so it's available next month. Gotcha.
These turrets last forever, too. Holy crap. By the time I've got my grenade back, this thing is like only half done.
Guardian, down.
Having a little trouble. Not gonna make it in time to get that. I've gotta save the homie.
All right, we need one more. Keep an eye out for another Cabal drop or Centurion.
Uh-oh.
Guardian, down.
Run, Squeak, run! Black Ops 4, huh? Just got back. What we talking about? Black Ops 4 is one of the free games of the month on PlayStation
For July.
for July.
So it'll be out in the next couple of days.
Yo, Sydney, I agree. Attrition does smell worse. A lot of the modifiers here in D2 smell bad. They smell really bad.
Bergie put some heat on my timeline as his customer.
Wait, he put what?
He put some heat on my timeline as his customer.
Dang.
Bergie
Bergie.
coming through.
Everlasting homie. Heh, got him. Nope. Denied. Dang. Did I, like, step on somebody's picnic? Yo, you've got work off today, Aries? Right on, brother. Oh, you better run, Weakest. You better run. Wish I could say the same. Not only do I not get the benefit of that, but my work schedule might actually be changing.
No longer on the graveyard shift.
Maybe.
You could be late night man instead.
I know I might be actually working in the afternoons. Coming soon.
Oh, so going in at
Like 1.
Okay.
Somewhere around 12 to 1. And then work until the early evenings. I'd be getting back home earlier. No more midnight. No more midnight returns. But
okay.
we'll see. We'll see. Everything's kind of tentative right now.
Alright. Is it a promotion or just a side step?
I guess you could technically consider it a promotion.
Okay. I hope it pans out then.
We'll see. Kind of up in the air right now. Really depends more on what I want to do. Hey, stop running. Stop running. I guess technically we would just go ahead and go to the boss. We've got enough to hit the 100k. I waste more time on inventory management and ESO than actually playing the damn game. 100% truth. They really jip you on the inventory management in that game. Like, I've been playing that game for a long time. I've been playing ESO for a long time. So I've got a couple million gold. And it's worth it to just go ahead and buy every inventory upgrade for yourself and for your bank immediately, just as soon as you can, because they really screw you out of inventory space in that game. And it's a little scummy because they really try to get you to buy the ESO Plus for $14 a month. So ESO it's an MMO that doesn't have a monthly subscription. You just buy the game and then you can play it whenever. Not like 14 where you got to buy the game, buy the DLC, then pay $14 a month to experience Yoshi P's masterpiece. But they jip you in other ways, like with ESO Plus, which is their premier service, gives you a bunch of benefits a month that I think a lot of the benefits they give you are worthwhile. Like in particular, if you own ESO Plus, if you're paying the premium subscription, the $14 a month, you get immediate access to all new DLCs without having to pay for them. Like, you don't have to pay the $40, $50, $60 price tag to get into the new DLC. You just automatically have access to it for as long as you're a Plus member. And that's worthwhile. That's a fantastic deal. It means you get to play every bit of content for $15 rather than for $60. Of course, the longer you stay subscribed, of course, you're eventually going to pay more than the entry price of those DLCs. But I think it's a pretty good deal. But man, they tie a lot of like the extra inventory space to ESO Plus. Like you get double the bank space, double the your pocket inventory space. They really jip you out of it.
I think one thing that Bethesda could do is for all of their live service games, like 76, Elder Scrolls Online, if they have one service that links all of them.
Oh yeah.
Like hey, if you play Elder Scrolls Online. You can pay for the premium service, but you'll also get premium services for like 76.
That would be fantastic.
You
I would love
give
that.
people an incentive to play, a game that they otherwise would not play. It's like, yeah, 76 is like $20 right now. I'll cop it and see if I like it or not. I'm already paying for the previous service, or the,
And I'm getting a benefit there.
Right.
Yeah, if I got a benefit for having ESO Plus on Fallout 76, I might still play Fallout 76.
Pretty sure you realize
Lord knows I still own it.
get away with
Yeah.
day while
Several copies of it. I bought it for what? Me? You?
Build
Jordan?
You did buy it.
up your position.
You know, it's in a better spot now. We were talking about that on a stream last week. Fallout 76 is in a much better spot now. But man, what a scuffed launch. Dang, that turret is the homie. He's just absolutely freezing everything in sight. But yeah, I think if they added some sort of benefit to Fallout 76 for having ESO Plus, yeah, that'd actually be pretty neat. Get him! He's almost dead! Nice. Hey, hung jury. I'll take it.
location secured, Commander Zavala.
Wait,
Hope it's not a garbage roll.
did you say hungry?
There's only
I don't know.
one thing
Why don't you go take a look at the screen?
called Oxa, and it's seriously corrupted. Metadata says it was
That is
last
a hung
accessed
jury.
by an Otzot centuries ago.
It is one of the Nightfall rewards this
Who
season.
is Otzot?
Hung jury and adept hung jury.
Adept hung jury. Okay.
Yeah, they so there are Nightfall exclusive rewards now. Basically on a season by season basis they introduce 3 guns that you can only get from completing Nightfalls. And then when Grandmaster Nightfalls are unlocked, you get adept versions of those guns that have higher base stats and in addition like an adept mod slot.
Okay.
Yeah, it's a good incentive to actually run Nightfalls now. And the 3 weapons for this season are the D1 classics. It's the Hung Jury, the Plug 1, which is the Fusion in D1, and the Uzume RR4, that old Omelon sniper.
So the plug one from FWC?
Was Plug 1 a Future War Cult weapon? I thought it was just Vanguard.
It might have been a Vanguard. I'm totally like...
But yeah.
The thing about Fusion rifles in D1, I just do not remember a whole lot.
Right. Yeah.
Maybe 77 Wizard and...
It's 77 Wizard is the only one of consequence that I remember.
Yeah.
And Darkblade's Spite, because he never gave it to me.
Right. Really? He didn't?
No, I was never allowed to have one.
Sheesh.
I don't know if I ever got one of those things.
Okay.
Let's see, that's all the Vanguard or Nightfall rewards, right? Yeet. Let's go do some Vanguard strikes. Get those done. Void Singe, Brawler, Blackout. Ooh, Blackout.
Your favorite.
I'm still in retail, so work 5 days. I know that feel, Modness. I know it. It's actually a good roll of the Hung Jury, is it? Moving target, box breathing. Oh, they put box breathing on scout rifles now? Okay. We'll try it out. Box breathing. Huh. Wasn't the Irene better than the Uzumi? I think it was. I think the Irene RR4 was better than the Uzume, but that's mostly because the Irene had access to like luck in the chamber. Yeah, Irene was one of those House of Wolves weapons. Of course, it gives us the longest strike in the game. Ah, the chunky sounds of the hung jury. Look how big this. Look how big the weapon model is for this thing.
Approaching the temple, Petra.
It is kind of chunky, I'm not gonna lie.
This is a chunky monkey.
Hard to believe. Forsaken's almost 3 years old.
Right? The Dreaming City is almost 3 years old. Wow.
Heading inside now.
Good. Descend to the heart of the temple.
Feels good.
You're looking for one of the Queen's Techians.
Scouts still suck.
Tech witches, you guardians call
Sad.
them. Her name is Sadia. She was
Let's see what the
taken,
difference in
but she
damage
can't be
is.
saved. She will try to kill you.
3387,
She might like to do the same.
3378, 5491. Okay. That's actually... Gotta wait a little bit to get the box breathing to proc. That's a decent increase in damage. If only it lasted for more than one hit.
Yeah. So tell me, Sean,
Yeet.
how good is the vision of Confluence? Tell me.
Honestly, not bad.
Cover
Let's whip it out. It is a chunky boy. It is among the scout rifles in its archetype. It's the one of the better ones, if not the best one. Scouts still need a buff in PvE, though, in my opinion. But it's not bad, and the perk combinations you can get on it are ludicrously good. I usually get kicked to orbit when this strike comes up. I usually am the one kicking to orbit. But Vision's got it's solid,
Watch out.
stable, basically really good stats. So good stability, good range, great aim assist, and access to a really good perk pool. And solar. And also with stuff like rewind rounds, gigantic magazine size.
No more 27 mag though.
No more 27 mag, but you can get higher than that with rewind.
Oh.
The way rewind rounds works is basically you just get a bunch of kills, and as you get kills, it'll stack up a bonus to your magazine size. And so when your magazine reaches 0, it just automatically gives you a bunch of ammo back. So you just keep firing.
Good. I thought I was gonna have to indulge in some copium.
Yeah. No, your baby's not bad. Scouts still need a buff, like I said. In most content, you're probably not going to be running scouts. Although, ironically, in Nightfalls and Grandmaster Nightfalls, you will be running scouts because the meta right now is stay away from everything because everything can one-shot you. But scouts definitely deserve a little bit more love in PvE. Maybe a little bit of a damage
like
boost.
Scouts, grenade launchers, and snipers, and rockets.
In Grandmasters? Or in Nightfalls? Yeah. Grenade launchers are real big right now. Matter of fact, why do I not have one on? There's a new seasonal grenade launcher that is just phenomenally good. Probably the best weapon introduced this season.
Is it one of those primary joints?
Yeah, it's a kinetic grenade launcher.
I love those. I can hear the flukes from here.
It's chunky.
Definitely looks like it.
But yeah, like random guy in the comments said, Vision is really good if you have Rewind Frenzy or Rewind Firefly. Exactly.
You can roll with Firefly now?
Oh yeah.
Nice.
Which is great. Firefly is just such a ludicrously powerful perk. I'm too scared to go forward because this thing is going to shred me with Void Singe. Leave me alone. Oh my goodness, stop it. Thank you. Need roll on the hung jury? Thank you. That's my first hung jury. Squeak says I got Firefly Subsistence. Oh, that's a good roll. Subsistence is just such a good perk now. It went from being trash tier, like immediate shard tier, to being fantastic on so many different weapon archetypes. And all Bungie needed to do was make that little change so that it doesn't cut your magazine size in half. I'm coming, homies, don't worry. Nope. Almost got bodied by the shadow orb. Shoop. Gotta remember to switch to Void before the end of this strike, so I get credit for it. Why is Daybreak not a thing? We talked about that on the podcast last week. Why in the world is Daybreak not a thing? Shoot, why is Small Arms not a thing?
I think you know why Daybreak is not a thing.
No fun allowed?
Well, that and Mythical Titans will just eat all the way to the end of the strike.
Wouldn't that be fun though?
It would be, but I think that's why Bungie hasn't implemented it yet, because, well, you have a class that can traverse pretty quickly if you put a Daybreak.
Yeah.
That
I guess.
Like, Dawn Blades too have really good movement, so.
Oh yeah, we just AC 130 our way to the end.
Yeah.
Oh, that reminds me. AC 130 made me think of Modern Warfare 2. Modern Warfare 2 made me think of Deagles. There's a Deagle kill streak in Black Ops Cold War now.
There's a Deagle kill?
There is a Deagle kill streak. It's called the hand cannon.
I mean, when you think about it, they coded the Annihilator pistol in Black Ops.
Yeah.
So.
That's essentially what it is too. It's a Deagle that just one shots.
Right. Check my download.
That kind of blew my mind when I was playing yesterday. Like, wait, there's a Deagle kill streak? Got it. It's pretty fun.
Eyes up.
11% done.
Oh, it's not bad.
Yeah. It'll be done by later tonight, probably.
Guardian down.
Oh yeah. I should have popped my super there. Completely forgot to do that. Better run, Squeak! Better run! There was no getting away from that, Squeak. It was over. It was over at that point. I could swap off of that now. I've shown it off. You hate to see it. Go, turret. Yeah. You guys don't like it when you can't flip around, make weird little clones of yourselves. Wiped, absolutely.
Watch that debris.
Next to mounts. Ollie is so rude. Clear out the mid for you guys. There you go. Oh no, oh no, oh no. I did it! There you go. Now hold this. Did she weenie away? Yeah. Dang, when is the next time Lake of Shadows is going to be the Nightfall? Punchy, please. Oh yeah, when is Skyward Sword HD coming out? Is that next month?
Yeah, I think it's July.
Thank you, Dwayne. I appreciate that.
I have no want to really play it. I played through
Yeah.
Skyward 5 times.
Dang, I didn't know you liked it that much.
When it first came out, I played through it like 4 times, and then I played through it a couple
Dang.
years later. I did the Master Quest and everything, like twice.
Yeah, I only played through it once and then did Master Quest, and that was enough Skyward Sword for me.
Yeah. Yeah, if I ever want to play it again, I'll just boot up my USB loader.
Oh, absolutely. In the meantime, hand over the Breath of the Wild too.
That as well. It was so funny that the day that game came out, I went to Blockbuster because we still had one.
Yeah.
Rented the game for $5, installed it on my USB loader, took it back, and I was like, "You didn't?
What?
Like, did you not like it?" I was like,
Nah.
"Eh,
I'm
it was
done.
okay." I'm done.
Where is
I got what I needed.
Because it was like 2 hours later after it finished installing onto the USB drive, and I made sure that it was working.
This man was like, I've got it.
Hey man, I paid for the game technically. I rented it for $5.
Hey, package secured. I don't care.
Yeah.
I'm not going to judge you.
Yeah.
Oh, wait.
I
Hopefully
don't know
that
if I
still
did that
counts.
with any other games. Oh no, we did it with GoldenEye. That's right.
Dang.
Yeah, we went to the Blockbuster because it was me, Andrew, and another friend of ours who had just gotten a console for Christmas.
Yeah.
Went to Blockbuster the day GoldenEye came in. Rented it for $5, installed it on all 3 of our systems, took it
Then
back,
took it back.
and then we had a LAN.
We had a LAN party.
Yeah, it was great.
The newly emancipated copies of GoldenEye.
Yeah, dude, that game was popping.
It was great. That was one of the Wii sleeper hits.
Uh-huh.
Dang, there's a game they should remaster and drop again.
They have ported it to 360 and PS3.
Yeah, it was on PS3 and 360.
But it was, meh. It was alright.
It was the same game, but with like a few extra PvP maps, from what I recall.
Yeah. Nothing beats Jungle or Train, though.
Mm-hmm.
God. Posted up in that car in Train.
Mm-hmm.
Silent sniping everything.
Oh, hey. There's only one entrance to this room? Great. Let me peek
Great.
out the window.
Let me hold like these 2 sight lines.
Forever. Or,
And you got-
what was that one map with the docks, with the boat room? Oh,
Oh,
gosh.
You can call me Elsie
it was
That-
or Elizabeth.
That was one map that actually saw an improvement on the PS3 version because they put a ladder.
They put a ladder on the window.
Yeah. Oh my
Yeah.
goodness. What were they thinking with that map?
Oh boy, that was great. You would put proximity mines at the front.
On the door, on the boat, and just
People would walk in. Hey guys, what's going on?
bloop.
And
And
then you had
anybody,
one guy metal gearing behind the box at
yep.
at the entrance, trying to get people from coming in.
Got that Taurus on deck. I'm
Oh,
here.
God. Dude, people that use the Tauros were actually Chads. Because they didn't care about being silenced. They didn't
No,
care
it
about
was just
showing up on the radar.
big boom, baby.
Mhm.
Big boom. God, that game was... For a game that was basically 007 Call of Duty, that was a lot of fun.
Yeah. My favorite map was either Train, Jungle, or Archives. Archives. was fun.
Archives slapped in that game. Holy
You-
moly.
You get a Sigma 9, or you get,
Mhm.
or you get a Shoddy.
The last shotgun you unlocked. What was it? The automatic one?
The full auto one, yeah, the Mastodon.
Yeah, what a busted piece of crap.
That thing, schlapperone. That thing bodied me until I got it.
That was a game that rewarded you for getting to max level.
It really did. Because a lot of the guns at the very end of the game were the absolute best.
The point for point best in class.
And it took a while to level up too. It took ages.
It took forever to get to max level in that game. Like, because Jay and I, we used to be on that game non-stop on the Wii. It took months to get to max level. Like, they were stingy with the EXP. God, man, that's a game that I do wish was just port it. Port it to Switch. Port it to PS5 or whatever. Let me play it on PC. Oh my gosh, that was so much fun.
You know why they can't.
Wieners?
Activision. So yeah, it's Wieners.
Well, yeah, Activision Wieners. Well, just call it Call of Duty Bond.
Yo.
It was already basically an Activision game.
Yeah. I mean, it ran off the old Modern Warfare Wii.
Yeah.
I think it was the engine that they used on Modern Warfare
3?
Reflex and
Yeah.
3 for the Wii. Because they used it on both MW1 and 3.
Here we
'Cause
are.
Right.
those were weirdly enough, they skipped 2. 2 they didn't bring out.
I'm sure wherever he is, he's alone.
Yeah, it was just Reflex and 3.
Yeah.
The darkness told him to build
Man.
the portal. It's his fault that
Thanks for the push, boys.
It's his fault so many people died.
Seriously, if you guys missed out on Call of Duty, on GoldenEye, on the Nintendo Wii, and GoldenEye 007 Reloaded on like the Xbox 360 and PS3, go check it out.
Just begun.
It was a remake of GoldenEye 007 for the N64 that basically reimagined it as a Call of Duty game. Like it's just straight up Call of Duty, and it was ludicrously fun.
Yeah, maybe don't go buy them. Just like look up this. Like,
Yeah, yeah. I mean, it's like 10 years old. Don't buy it. Do not buy the game, but look it up.
yeah, I mean, it might be worth like $2-3 to play through the campaign, but other than that,
It had a really fun multiplayer.
good God, yeah. What was that one map that people hated that had the it had the 2 perches on the opposite sides of the map, and then a bunch of bunkers in the middle.
Statue.
Oh God, yes.
It was the statue
that one.
park.
Oh God. People,
All right,
I mean, I wasn't a fan.
let me take southwest corner. You take northeast corner,
Oh, good God.
and now we've got a view of the entire battlefield that we can just snipe. Oh no, they went into the bunkers. Yeah, that map sucked. That was that map was a cluster. I want to go back and play that. I wish the servers were still online.
Probably
Oh,
like
my goodness.
probably a Wamifi server or 2.
Huh?
I said probably a Wamifi server.
Maybe.
Maybe.
Should look into that.
I mean, people still play Brawl on that and Mario
Mhm.
Kart because I think Mario Kart Wii is still alive. I think there are still people playing that game like competitive. Just
Dang.
Like how tight knit that scene was.
I can still hear the clapping of Funky Kong on the Star Shooter.
That game had a high skill ceiling.
It had a really high skill ceiling. Like, that was the most That might have been the most competitive Mario Kart. Well, no,
so.
Mario Kart 64 is still hyper competitive. But
In terms of time trials, I'm talking about like
Yeah.
crew battles, like
Yeah, oh,
Mario
yeah.
Kart Wii crews.
There was some legit competition in Mario Kart Wii, man. Dang, it's about time we got another one of those too, Nintendo. Stop slacking.
They'll just keep porting 8.
Mario Kart 8 Ultimate. Mario Kart 8 Ultimate 2.
Yeah, pretty much.
I mean, I like Mario Kart 8, but we can get a new one. Mario Kart 8 is like, what, 5 years old? 6 years
Yeah,
old?
5. Yeah, I think it came out in 2016.
Oh, man.
2017. So yeah.
Move it forward, baby. Monster Hunter Stories is, 2 is July 18th. Yeah, man. Or July 8th. Coming up. Psyched about that one.
I'll probably pass on that.
Really? I thought you liked Monster Hunter Stories.
I do, but I'll wait on it.
Okay.
We've reached the
I'll wait until it goes on sale.
You know what to do.
Because Capcom gets the say on whether that goes on sale.
Right.
Not Nintendo, so I could, a year or so from now when it goes on sale for 30, I might pick it up.
I dig it.
Yeah.
Excuse me, gentlemen, while I eat a grenade. Microsoft did say something about giving Perfect Dark another try. Yeah, there's a new Perfect Dark game coming out. That was one of the trailers they showed off at E3.
Last year's E3, not even this year. Or maybe it was TGS. I forget. Or no, it was the Game Show Awards back in the start of the year, I think. They showed off.
I was about to say, why hasn't the next wave come out? It's because we were leaving Weakest to do all the work.
It's just Chad.
Absolutely.
Oh, y'all are doing this strike. Ugh. Yeah, Duke, I hear you. 14 just gets its reins on you. It just does not let go.
Doesn't let go.
And the thing about Rise is, it has a good foundation, but I think the lack of, like, G-Rank and how,
Yeah.
let's say clunky the game is on the Switch, and how smoothly you were playing World on PC, I think that had a lot to do with it.
Their content release model is gonna need some revisions. As after the experience of World, I think a lot of people were a little let down by the fact that Rise dropped with so little content attached to it.
Yeah.
And lost interest in it. We saw that big update drop that brought essentially that finished the game, and it stayed in the news for all of a week.
Mm-hmm. And it's sad
And now-
because, like, Generations Ultimate, you could go back and play a complete Monster Hunter game, but it still remains that you would be going back and playing a previous Monster Hunter game. Whereas, like, why wouldn't I be playing a game that's newer that I already have versus Generations? But Generations is currently the better game.
Yeah. And
In terms
people
of the content.
Yeah, I was gonna say, and people have been going back and playing World.
Yeah.
Like the Monster, you can go look at the Monster Hunter directories on Twitch. For a while, people were just piling back into World because more to do there. Because I thought I'd be playing it longer. Yeah, I think we all did, but they skimped out a bit on the content there, and so there's not really much to do.
There's not a lot of in-game systems. It's like, yeah, you can charm table farm, or just farm out some talismans, but if you're a vet of Monster Hunter, charm rolling is just old. It's just a very old and antiquated system, and I feel like the decoration system in World is far superior. and
It is.
time a lot more than just like going to a slot machine, putting in some monster parts, and seeing what comes out. I feel like my time is honored more when I do the decoration system for World, because that was a main, it's a main drawback for me, especially. Is like I want to make these builds, but I need a very specific talisman and charm to do it.
It's not fun, and that's one of those things where they took a real step backward. Going back into that sort of system with Rise, and I think it's just one of the things that's contributed to the fact that people are kind of off of it right now. And I think we're probably not going to be seeing much more content before they do a big expansion pack / G rank sort of drop for it. And I don't know if they'll be able to pull that off again with the next Monster Hunter. This whole dropping the game with minimal content, doesn't even have an end to the story in it, and then just drip feeding out content as they continue it. They're not going to be able to hold attention like that.
It was in a similar state about 2 to 3 months after the game came out.
Absolutely.
What was there really to farm for? You got your Nergi set, you're like a Blade Master.
Yep.
Or if you want to play a vampire set, Val.
Val
for the most part, there
was
were 2 or 3 sets that were meta, which is very similar to what Rise is currently. And your only option really for a farm was to just farm out attack gems to augment your set further. But it really
was it. That was the initial meta. It was farm up attack gems.
Like if you got 2, you were basically like good. You didn't need me. But the fact was that no one really wanted to do that grind for 1, and 2, it wasn't a necessity, which is kind of similar to what Rise is. You got a set currently in the game. I think it's like Blade Master sets. It's Master's Touch again. And that's all you really need is Master's Touch for Blade Master sets, and very specialized sets like Gun Lance and other weapon types don't need it. But for the most part, there's not a whole lot to until they bring back Kelby Bow.
Hand it over. Give me Blast Plus.
OG Kelby Bow.
Hand it over to me. And it's going to be that way until they introduce more sets, more armor, more monsters, and all that kind of stuff. Which, you know, when they do, I'll be back. Maybe introduce some new maps too, because don't have many.
Retro maps would be nice as well. Just putting it out there.
I don't know what they want the future of this game to be.
I think once the first Siege comes out, then the game probably, whether that is a classic style Siege like Jin, or a up-to-date style Siege like Safi.
Yeah.
Because that was one of the main playing points for me in the older titles, was like, yeah, I could go farm Elder Dragons, or I go farm Jin.
That's right, Jin Morin, Sadeus, hand it over.
I like the system that Safi brought, but I did not like having to play it for multiple runs. I did not like having to queue it up 2 or 3 times just to get a full kill on the monster.
Yeah, I'm not the biggest fan of that. I think
give
the
me a
system
15-minute timer, put a big baddie in front. Let me smack him for like a 20-30 minutes, and I'll be happy.
You know, Jin Morin had phases to it. If you didn't do enough phase in the first section, you didn't get to the second section. But if you did enough damage to him in the first section, you got to the final stand and all that kind of stuff, and you could kill him there. I think that's fine. I'm not a big fan of the whole Kolv Teroth, you know, beating her down. Up, you ran out of time. She's leaving, but don't worry, you can come back and fight her again at lower health. It's like, well, just give her enough health that it's feasible to kill her in a single run.
Yeah.
You know, and they did
Rampage
that.
mode Duke is I really hate to say this, but the Rampage mode is nothing more than like a novelty. Yes, it
Yeah.
has good loot, but it's not a core Monster Hunter feature. I know they were trying to do something new, and they did, and it works. But it's not exactly like a. How do I say this? If you're playing solo, it's tough. When you're with a group of people, you roll. There's a huge skill and like difficulty. How to say this? Not gap, but discrepancy.
Yeah, it's a lot harder and a lot less fun when solo.
Yeah.
They should probably look into altering the way that that game mode works when you're solo. Maybe throw less monsters at you.
Yeah. Or Duke says give them more time.
Or give you more time. Because I like the rampages. When we're all together, like when we were running it with you, me, and Nate, and like everybody, and like getting all the bonuses and all that kind of stuff, it was a lot of fun. I enjoyed it. Where you basically get a hunter with super powerful PP and just start demolishing everything.
Yeah.
Watching my dragon piercers do thousands of damage per pierce. It's fun. It's a lot of fun. But
you really have to stay on top of the gong too.
you got to stay on top of it. And like that's the thing. When you're playing it by yourself, it's not easy to do. You're balancing so many different things in such a short amount of time.
Yeah.
That it's more frustrating than it is fun.
While also trying to get all of the grade objectives, like use a ballista or use cannons or do all that, while also staying on top of the one thing that lets you complete the time category of the rampages, which are the gong. Like you have to stay on top of the gong to push out enough damage to clear that time threshold, while also managing the ballista kills and the cannon kills and the elemental kills. It's a lot to like stack on top of. I think it's good, but they have to take it in the next direction. They have to balance it.
It needs some tweaking.
They're trying to bypass his database and gain direct control of the Vorsats.
Kind of makes me wonder how bad did the beer virus derail Capcom, and how the Monster Hunter division is set up. Looks like it's a smaller team than Worlds. I think the team on Rise is a smaller team than World.
Yeah.
So I know they have the core Monster Hunter team, which was, the one working on stuff like Generations and whatnot. And then the Monster Hunter World team was a separate team from that. Rise is a good game. There's a lot to like about it. But there's not much of a reason to play it right now. And that's what they're going to have to work out.
That's kind of the thing with a lot of live service games.
Yeah.
It takes an update or two to really get things rolling. And for World, that was definitely ice. That pretty much jump-started everyone to
Let's take it out.
get going and farming stuff up. Because there was a really big story.
Yep.
There was a lot more new monsters and weapons and armor to grind for, while also having a progression system in the guiding lands to really incentivize you to keep on playing.
There was a lot to do.
Yeah, for like your weapon augments and all that. And then they brought in Sappy. They put content on
Yeah,
content.
yeah.
Playing. And it was every single month too, every single month. And they are pushing out monthly updates, but they're just monster updates and weapons here and there, a little bit to the trees, but there's not anything new in terms of systems.
Nothing substantial.
Yeah.
And I mean, to be fair, it's been out for what, 3 months?
Yeah. But I don't think we were playing World after 3 months either.
Nope, we weren't. We were like,
Playing it for like the first month or two, maybe.
wins
maybe
G
two.
rank. That's
like,
what we were
okay.
saying.
Well, okay, I'll wait till G rank. It's a very, very polished game.
Yeah.
But it just was not there yet.
Exactly.
All those boxes. I hope that they'll get to a point in Rise's development cycle where they have a content patch that just says, this is it. Thank you for playing. We'll give you all the things that you want to do to like progress your character.
Exactly.
Keep on playing.
And that's where we're at right now. Rise is a fun game. Don't have much of a reason to play it right now, so we'll wait when G-Rank drops, when the new content drops, when there's something to do on there, be back on it. Give me back my crabs too. Oh, absolutely.
Hermitars? Yo.
The Hermitars.
Yeah.
About to dig underneath you. Poke you in the butt.
Can we
All right.
just leave out, like, what's his name? Stephadrome?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
Leave Sandfish, like, over there. Like, discount Plessy can go somewhere else.
The Plessy no one wants.
Really.
Gross and worthless. Alright, one more strike. Shit, bring me back. And you know, they have an opportunity with the siege, sort of siege modes that they've been introducing over the course of World and now with Rise, to do something really interesting with a lot of the old massive Elder Dragons. You know, the Jin Morans, the Sideuses, the Lao Shan Lungs. Ooh! 4-minute strike, boys. Let's go. Put us on the clock. We got to get it done. Yo, Duke, take it easy, man. And so, you know, you bring some of those back into the fold. And I think they've got a lot of options to do some really interesting stuff. Definitely, they've got plenty of options there.
News if the Taken crown a new king. We'll have a look around.
Tell you what, though, I am looking forward to World 2, though.
If the contamination spreads, people will die.
Killing that blight returned the soil and water readings to normal.
Let's hope there aren't lasting
Speed
effects.
run!
Take them out, please.
Oh no! He blew up my sparrow! It's up to you, boys. Got to keep the speed run alive. Okay, it's up to you, Squeak. You got to keep the speed run alive. I swear, sparrows are nuclear bombs. And we're on one. I'm going in. I grenaded myself for the purpose of weakening the blight. Get it, teammates. Yes, yes. Run, weakest, run. Remember, kids, if you're going to go popping blights, bring a shotgun. But I don't got time for that. Fastest strike in the game. We got to go.
Every Taken energy source on the surface is dead. Plenty more underneath us, though.
You're fighting symptoms. We have to have a source. A guiding the will.
If the Taken wanted to poison the entire dead zone, this was the place to do it. They didn't pick it by accident.
Loose
If
through the
we
door.
succeed, we won't have room on the farm. We're still treating wounded from the Red War. It won't come to that.
Nice. Go, 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 go! Get frozen. Nice. Good super. Take care of these wieners. Go, 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 go! I love this strike. This is the echo chamber of Destiny 2. Excuse me, coming through. Dead. Excuse me, boys. Oh, you dick. Oh, no, not like this. Go, Weakest, go.
Oh, so you did get Lake of Shadows after all.
This is
Finally.
much worse than I was imagining.
The hips do lie. Plessy's
Oh.
hips only lie.
Is it because I mentioned Plessy,
Plessy's hips only tell lies.
the greatest monster to ever exist in Monster?
Oh, no.
Hey man, those weapons were
The top tier water weapons.
that
There we go. Boss dead.
the best water weapons,
Giant charge and
the best
big
sleep
scary
weapons from
Yep.
Plessy.
Have a common goal. Civilians and Guardians can stand side
So
by
good.
side and accomplish anything.
Remind me, guys, I'm just going to go out and do the Hawkmoon mission. Bye. Easy money. 428. So even with all the scuffs, even with all the deaths, we still did it. Still did it in less than 5. I'll take it. That means if we hadn't died at the beginning, we would have got a sub 4. Gotta remember, when you're trying to speed run this strike, bring a shotgun. It's much easier to pop the blights with a shotty than it is with a grenade launcher. Let's see.
Is there like a quest to finish
Question
that
mark?
under 4 minutes or something? Or
Oh no, we just like doing that.
oh, okay.
How did that not count as my third strike for Pinnacle gear?
Were you not on Void?
I am on Void. Oh wait, no, I'm not. I changed to stasis. Congratulations, you cucked yourself. Oh well. Just means I got to come back and do that anyway. That's fine. I still needed to do Zavala's bounties anyway, so that works for me. Although when we come back, I might stream it again tomorrow and run dungeons. Squeak, Weakest, if you guys are down for that, or anybody out there, go get some of those Pinnacle rewards. Pop in on Prophecy, maybe do a Shattered Throne. See if I can roll me another decent retold tale. Let's see. That's alright. Got plenty of stuff to do. Plessy Hawk. The last game Plessy was in was what? Were they in Generations? I don't remember. Was it
Yeah.
in Generations? Okay.
Yep.
Monster Hunter Generations was a good game. Broken game, but good.
What cipher is this?
Easy money. Thank you. Hey, I got a bright engram.
First deals in all manner.
Hand it over. Autumn Ghost Shell. Alright.
Take as long as you like.
Okay, Bound by Oath is on sale this week. Whoa, what was that? Look at this ghost. He's got a hat. I'm going to call this ghost Vern. Mm-hmm, Vern. Yeah, Vern.
Anything you want.
You know what? You know what we should like buy and like hop on some?
What's that?
Sea of Thieves.
You know, Sea of Thieves looks like it's a lot of fun. They got that new... That looks like a game that would be a lot of fun with the squad.
Goonery will be.
Oh,
That's-
at max. Look, everybody, it's Vern.
either that or like, what was it? Everspace 2. Although it's still in early access, so.
I have not even seen anything from that game.
Oh, I will link you then.
Yeah, let me see it. But yeah, I've always thought that Sea of Thieves would be a lot of fun. Oh, hey, Nim, I don't know if you've already got it, but the Drowned in Strife ornament for the Wither Horde is up for sale. I'll pick that up. I mean, it's Nim, so he probably already has it. But if he doesn't, somebody go let him know. Drowned in Strife is up for purchase this week. It's a decent ornament for a top-tier exotic. Shove that on there right now. Granted, I like the white-collar crime ornament. But Drowned in Strife is just neat. Got all the hive runes. It's good stuff. Oh, what was the ship on sale? The Aoki Foss SL65. Very red. I dig it. Dubious correlation. That's from what? It's Always Sunny?
Not everything.
Might be worth a purchase. But alright, ladies and gentlemen, that is going to be it for today's live stream. Thank you guys so much for tuning in today. A lot of fun. Even though we had to, you know, swap it over from the potential Outriders stream over to Destiny. Still got a decent amount of things done in Destiny. We should be back tomorrow doing the same thing. Probably going to run some dungeons, get some pinnacles, see if I can push myself a little bit closer to that 1335 so I can at least run one Grandmaster. I got my fingers are crossed. I'm hoping to get that done sometime before the end of the season so I can at least say I got that done and hit that challenge and knock that triumph out. But thank you guys so much for tuning in today. To all the new follows, all the new and returning subs, welcome back to the Frosty Stream team. It's great to have you guys here. Ooh, maybe we'll have a Cold War live stream at some point in time in the future. We'll see. We'll see. Hopefully it's not an awful time for Jonathan. Or at least a less awful time for Cold War.
I mean, $35. Not the... Oh, has there ever been a COD game I've invested like $35 in, minimum, and I just haven't played?
Did you ever buy Advanced Warfare?
No.
Then I don't think so.
Never bought Infinite Warfare, never bought Advanced Warfare.
Yeah? Probably for the best.
Probably the game I invested the least in was probably World at War.
Yeah.
The second time I bought it, because I bought it originally and then sold it, and then I bought it again for like 30, and then I played it like 3 times.
Right. But it's good now, which is like, I mean, you were in it for the long haul. World War, or, what is it? I just lost the name of it. World War II. COD World War II is a worthwhile investment now. But I think you're right when you're saying basically COD games rarely, especially the one that's a year less than a year or a little over a year old. Rarely are they on sale for 30 something bucks. It's usually they'll drop it by $10 and say, hey, you can buy it for $49.99, which is horrific trash. So at the very least, you've got that, and we'll see if we can get some enjoyment out of it. But anyways, that is it for this one, guys. Thank you all so much for tuning in. We'll see you all again tomorrow. As always, I'm the Black Link. You Guardians stay frosty. We'll see you in the next one. Hey, Henry, you popped up at the end. Well, I'm glad to have you here anyway, man. Good stuff. See you, boys.